What is up, every single body, and welcome back to another City Skylines video. That's right, we are here for episode number 3, and 3 times is the charm, which means that this will actually become a series because we are now 3 episodes deep, and I would be a horrible human being if I kept y'all, actually 50 people who watched the first episode, thank you very much, if I kept y'all hanging. I know you're excited for another episode here in Atlantic City, and we got some more things planned for today. We got some expansion ideas, we got some city layout ideas, we gotta build our little sister city next to this one. We have to get some more jobs in here in our farm. We gotta phase out the old industry, and we gotta hit the next milestone of Boomtown. We need to get the Boomtown milestone completed. That's not it. We gotta get the Boomtown milestone completed. That's 2,600 folks in our beautiful city. That will allow us to expand some more. That will also give us some different new kinds of services like transport and tours and taxi services and buses and free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi ain't about giving out things for free, but we could give out free Wi-Fi. Gonna get a bunch of new roads here as well, which will be very helpful. Some advanced wind turbines. Look, lots of stuff coming down the pipeline here, especially these toll booths. Those could be helpful, making some money for our peeps here. But first, to achieve that goal, we got to get more people in here, which means we need more jobs, we need to do some more planning, all that jazz. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Last time, we built this farm area here, and we kind of laid out some ideas as to where our sister city for Asbury Park is going to go. So we built this kind of template for a main road here, and I was watching back the footage, and I noticed that this came in at an angle here. It was straight to this road, but I actually wanted this to be at an angle but have this road still be straight. So what I'm gonna do is not do what I just did. I'm holding down the wrong buttons. If I hold that there, then it makes it it makes it perpendicular to this road. And then what we're going to do is grab this with our move it mod, hold the option key, and get that green line shown up there. So now we know this road is fairly straight, and this one actually is curving now, but I think that's fine. It doesn't have to all line up, but actually with that curve, it kind of does in a realistic way, which I think that's pretty cool. But I think that's okay. But anyways, so we're getting down over here today. We've basically made this town over here, and we can still like expand maybe some little roads off into the woods here and stuff. And we'll get some workers barracks in here for our farm area, our Pleasant Fields. But I think at first here we're going to do some planning. So, because we need to get people in here ASAP Rocky style. If you guys don't know what voice I'm referencing, it's my own voice. Well, actually, it's not my own voice. It's someone I know who also posts videos on this YouTube channel. His name is Wallace. It doesn't usually sound that weird, actually. Wallace. He's an interesting fellow. He's got some videos on this YouTube channel you can go check out. Anyways, my idea for this part of our city here was to be a little bit more grid-like, and I feel like I wanted to go more grid-like because we have some like cool natural terrain going on here with these hills, and I think that's going to be the selling point of this area because in Asbury Park over here, it was all just kind of flat land. So we needed to kind of go a little crazy with some of the roadage to kind of make it, more interesting, more visually interesting. But over here we have these like this little, it's not a mountain, but this kind of like little hill range here, which I might kind of smooth out or raise up in some points to keep making it interesting. But I thought kind of like that was kind of the main selling point of this area. So the city layout itself doesn't have to be anything crazy, because it's already gonna conform to the land here and be visually stimulating in its own way. But we got this kind of idea going on here. Well, maybe this will be like our downtown section here. Get some businesses and whatnot going on, and then we'll have the residential stuff coming out here. And what I think I'm gonna do actually is not gonna remove these roads entirely here, but I want to not have like so many connections coming onto our main road. We want to try and loosen it up, keep it as free flowing as best as possible. I might even do the same with one of these, but I'm not sure yet. But what I am sure of is that we need some water up in here. Right, okay, so these people have water now, and I think, yeah, our water availability is about to go down, but we'll worry about that soon. They're gonna need power too, and I think what I'm gonna do is use our little like rural suburban pipeline, and we're gonna just run it down this main drive here all the way into our city, and then I'll try to build kind of in the central area first. That was the wrong the wrong line. It was the wrong line. There we go. That's more what I'm talking about. That just seems more realistic, don't it? Alright. So we are now going to get some people in here, because look at our demand here. We have absolutely high demand for residential, and we know that these couple plots here are definitely going to be residential, so we're going to plop. While that's coming in, I think we need to give this a district name, or just build a district here. So we're going to just kind of fill in what we got going on so far, and maybe little bits of where we're going to end up going in this direction. We're going to need to buy a tile to really flesh this area out and expand it, but we got Elk Park here. And we already have a park, but we did say these were going to be sister towns, but maybe they're rivals, actually. Maybe they're rivals. Okay. In real life, the town that borders Asbury Park, which is in New Jersey, baby. It's a coastal town, but don't worry about that. The town next to Asbury Park, IRL, is a town called Ocean Township. Now, Ocean sounds like it would be on the ocean, and it would kind of go with the theme here that we're kind of mislabeling our cities. But in IRL, Ocean Township in New Jersey is not along the ocean. It's actually off the ocean, more inland from Asbury Park. So I think this is actually the most accurate name we could possibly give it. Now we're gonna pause here and speed up a little bit, because yes, we got people moving in. But oh crap. Okay, these people don't have water? Why don't they have water? I got water there. It's not connected. Oh, this is such a massive amount of bullocks. You don't even know, guys. Okay, it's connected now. But look, our water availability is already kind of getting low. So I'm curious, now that all these people are connected, it's gone down a little bit. Let's just future-proof a little bit, and we got some money in the bank and money flowing in, so I think we can afford getting another source of water in here. And I think, yeah, we only had this water tower here. So I think what could be cool, see, the problem with these water towers is that they have an area of noise pollution, which isn't really realistic. It would be nice, because this could be used as like a town center kind of thing, because you always see water towers, in the middle of towns, driving through. That can't be how it is in City Skylines. It's got to be kind of off the beaten trail here. But hey, maybe we can develop this area into some kind of like municipal area that serves this entire, dual community we got going on here. And maybe we might even have a third town kind of like down here, have some like tri-town action going on. Maybe we have a little like gateway town, or Ocean Township just extends. But I kind of like the idea of building just like little villages. Like, we have one here, we have one here. Maybe this road, it's a bigger road, or it gets bigger at some point, and it goes through some empty land, but then it hits a spot right here, which is a little transitionary town before you get down to the coast over here. It could be interesting. It could be interesting. And we can kind of just do whatever we want, let it free flow. This area, we didn't have any plans for. We kind of have some plans for over here, and over here, but they're just loose aesthetic ideas, inspirations. We gotta have inspirations for what they're gonna be, but not over here. We're kind of just free flowing over here. So we got lots of people moved in there, and not any in this spot, even though we do have high demand for residential still, but we do have some medium demand for commercial. So I think we can go ahead and start building our commercial district right here. It very well might come down here, but maybe I'll only do half. And in fact, let's just plan that out now. See, look, we plotted this down, and now people are moving in for some reason. And look at them all coming in. They're all moving in here, folks. Everyone, come into our beautiful town at Ocean Township. You will love it. You will absolutely love it. It is beautiful. You see smokestacks in the distance, and sister or perhaps enemy town over here, looking mighty feisty and fierce and conquerable, perhaps. These smokestacks will be going away. We'll be getting rid of those. So we got that little strip in there. We'll get it over here, and then for the rest of this, we'll just zone it out for residential, and we'll get some over here. And typically it's not always the best to build residential right next to commercial, because commercial zones do have their own little amount of noise pollution. It's loud, and people are going to get annoyed. They're going to get sick. They're going to get sick physically and sick of us, the mayor of this town. So we usually like to mitigate that, but it's really only bad when in regards to your industrial areas. Like, look at that. That's deep red. You don't want to be anywhere near this. Geez, like in the middle of here, like, that is a menacing red. You don't want to mess with that. And you can see over here too, we have a light red going on here for other little business areas. My brain's off today, y'all. My brain's off today. Low density commercial. We also have, a bunch of noise from our highway over there. But you can see from, our industry, and then when we get on to doing high density commercial, those are a lot louder. So you want to mitigate how close you build houses to that stuff as much as possible. But as far as these go, the effect really isn't that strong, so it's all good. Also, because these are close by, people can walk to them and work there for their jobs. So before we move on here a little bit, I just want to do a little beautification, filling in John's. Ooh, big one. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it a lot, I like it a lot. Okay, so we just put some parking over here and just a couple trees and some bushes and stuff. But I think what was going to be one of the highlights of this area is that perhaps we can do some kind of like nature preserve up here, just on like the tips of these curves here at the top of this hill, because we are going to build up here. We're going to build a town of some sort along this cliffside, but as we come further back on the land here, when it comes closer to this like miniature cliff and it comes closer to this town, I think the development's going to spread out a little bit, and I think that means that this could be a good spot for like a little nature preserve. You know, we'll think about that. We don't have the space unlocked there just yet. Actually, look at that. We can buy one, but I know once we hit Boom Town, we can get 2, which will be very helpful. So we're gonna go and keep expanding. Oh gosh, actually we'll also be running out of space, aren't we? Crikey then, mate. Well, I think that means that either we need to expand this way a little bit, or we need to do need to buy a square. I think we're gonna buy a square, and I'm gonna buy this one for now, and then hopefully, yeah, we can't buy another one yet, but hopefully at the end of this video, or at least by the time we get to the end, we can unlock another one. So we're gonna just keep expanding this way, and this road was to be cut off at the end, so we will do that momentarily after we build this road. And then we're gonna follow the terrain here, just make some straight roads. I was thinking about curving that, but then it just kind of messes up some of the zoning at the end here. So we're going to keep filling out these spaces. I'm gonna make sure they got water. Do a little zigzag formation to optimize our water flow and our water availability, while also covering up all of our citizens with water. And look at that, they're flying in fast here in Ocean Township. Are these people covered? No, they're not. Do these people need any special policies? We still don't have a lot available to us at this point. I think, was the taxation coming up next? No, that's not coming for a while. But city planning is coming up in a couple thousand residents, so that could be good. But otherwise, yeah, we don't have any need for that just yet. So, do these people need anything over here? They probably do. They probably don't have anything. No, they do not. So, let's think about this municipal area over here. We have this road right. Well, would you look at that? That happened a lot faster than I thought it would. We are officially a boomtown, baby. Everyone's rushing in to move to Atlantic City. We got all sorts of stuff now that we can use. We got ore. That's why we're a boomtown, because we got ore now. We're gonna start mining for gold. That's gonna be fun. We already went through all this, but that is very exciting and lets us know that we're moving in the right direction, and that's what we like to hear, ain't it, mates? Anyways, I want to build this municipal area. We could just make it a big triangle, but I was thinking of making it kind of like a big diamond instead, like this. And I don't know how that looks. I mean, for just eyeballing it and for it not actually mattering that much, it looks pretty good. So this is going to be like a real municipal building area. We got our water tower there, and we're going to build off of this road. Maybe we'll connect it. Yeah, let's throw a road through here into there and then connect it over. And then this will we'll have our police headquarters. So we're gonna give it like its own little spot here for the po-police. Where'd the po-police go? Po-police gonna be right here. Then across the way, I think we'll have our fire station. That would be good right there. And then as far as our medical clinic, I believe, yeah, in order to serve as many folks as possible, we'll put it right here. And then we have yet to build any kind of care center, child or elder care. This is a big building, but oh, look at that. It fits squarely right in the middle. And I think that's gonna fit in beautifully as kind of like, because we have our little like kind of quote unquote downtown spot right here with all of our businesses. But this is gonna kind of be the heart of our of the town itself, you know? It's gonna be, this is kind of like the main street here. And you could say maybe that this is the main street. But this is like the main commercial district street, and this is the main city town street. Not the city, just the town. Can we think about squeezing the child care center in here? I have anarchy on. We have our water tower right there, but I feel like that could be, I guess we could make it right here. How's that? How would it look like if we put it right there? Doesn't look too bad. The power line's kind of flying over it a little bit there. But it doesn't look terrible. Kind of rounds out this main street a little bit more. Is there something we can put here though? I don't know about there, but look, so we have our bus depot. Bus depot available to us now. It's expensive. It costs they cost $13 in real life, also known as 30,000 in-game currency points. That is the actual currency conversion from City Skylines to real life. But we got this bus depot, which means we can get some bus network going in here. And I think maybe at the top end of this kind of municipal area, that could work perfectly right there. Because this also has a area of noise pollution to it, because it's the spot where all the buses come filing out when you make new bus lines. So we want to keep that as far away from the people as possible, but it does fit into our municipal area here. So I think that's good. That's very good. We'll put that there, and that means we can get some bus lines going, which will be very helpful. Look at all these people walking down here, driving down here. They're all coming from this side of town, which makes me come to the realization that yeah, we got higher educated workers needed over here, and we don't have any because these are all new Sims and they're not educated just yet. Look at that, uneducated 11. Also, our schools are over here and we don't have any over here. We actually don't have, see, when I first started recording, I didn't have any need for a new school, but now it looks like we do because we've added more people in. We're good on the high school front, though I don't know if these people can get all the way to this high school, but now we have bus lines, so we're gonna get a bus line going there to the school. But where I was going with pointing out how slow these people were driving is I think we need to upgrade this road. So we're gonna get the Pika mod and grab our 4-laner, my favorite small 4-lane road, which I think I got off the Steam Workshop. And we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna upgrade this dirt road, and it only makes it slightly wider than the dirt road, but yeah, well, that's gonna be a problem. This road's only slightly wider, but it doesn't take away any of the zoning on the sides, which is good. And it's 4 lanes now. We just want to make sure that there's no stop lights in here. We don't like stop lights. There isn't one in there either. We're also gonna want to do our dedicated turning lane trick that we learned in the last episode, I believe, which is going to be helpful. And we can also kind of do that going down the road here too. Like, we want dedicated turning lanes there. We want dedicated turning lanes there. And we want dedicated turning lanes here. but not like that. Also, why is there a tree just like in the middle of the road here? That's blocking up the traffic, y'all. Ain't about that. I think, yeah, we're gonna have to do a little jiggery pokery here and say that this, we're gonna do, yeah, the left lane. It's gonna be straight on and to the left as well, and then that will be a dedicated right-hand turn. That's a little bit of a tight turn. We might want to think about maybe shoving a off-road here, or maybe we gotta move this and shove it right there. And I think what I'm going to do is put it here, and I know that the water tower is there, but we're just going to move the water tower because we kind of, the way that we built these buildings kind of didn't conform to the water tower, so now we got to conform the water tower to this stuff. But I think it looks better right there. Maybe we can do some beautification here. Yeah, that's looking like something. I don't like how this makes some of the bushes are so much bigger than the other ones. Anyways, we were moving that, so we moved that there, and we're gonna get our little slip line here, and we're gonna grab our, yeah, 2-lane alley road, and kind of act as like a highway exit, but just on a regular road. And it'll just be that little guy there, just in case you didn't want to go onto the main street, the main, you know, like business street, and you just wanted to get into the residential area or to any of this stuff onto the main street. You can just slip on down there. We're gonna make sure we got dedicated turning lanes there as well. And this one's gotten messed up. We're gonna fix that. Right. So now we've got that going right there. Little slip lane. I think we can do a little bit of some more expandings. Yes, yes, yes. We got some humongous demand still for residential, so I'm plopping a bunch in there, but I think these people are going to now need some kind of park because this town is expanding, and these parking lots down here technically like act as a park and function as a parking lot, but we want to actually give the people something here, something nice. And we're gonna do kind of another pseudo downtown right here. So perhaps getting some kind of park over here would be nice. I'm thinking we put it like right here, right? And then that will be we can surround it by businesses and stuff. And it also kind of serves as a connection onto this side of the road. I don't actually know for sure if people can walk down these or not, but I feel like they can. And yeah, this will kind of just be a nice kind of connecting, you know, pedestrian connection right here, and it will connect people to some more shops and jobs down here. Okay, so we got another little shopping district here, and I did put some against the hill here, unlike I did before, but I'm gonna squeeze them down a little bit there. Also, I have been neglecting paths a lot so far in this playthrough, but I'm a really big path guy. I love to make sure that the folks have a means of walking as much as possible, because again, we're playing on quote-unquote hard mode, and that means that traffic is going to be one of our #1 problems with this city. I'm gonna pause because I want to get these paths in here before people start moving in. So yeah, we just want to mitigate the traffic as much as we can early on, and we want to, yeah, we kind of want to try to future-proof ourselves as much as possible. I just noticed I didn't have collision on this mod, and it's put a lot of trees on roads, which is not good. Did I get rid of that one? Ugh. Look at this, they're everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. Right, that looks okay. Let's actually, let's take a look at this town over here as well. Just see if there's any, yeah, we had some path ideas that we wanted to implement here as well, which we never ended up doing. So let's do that real quick. Unfortunately, to do that, we had to destroy a couple people's homes. So very, very sorry for that. But we have enhanced some of the walking over here. Could do that over here too, but this is more of a residential area, and I think it's okay. I think it's fine. What's not fine though, we still have lack of a lot of demand for industry, which I'm not really sure why that is the case. But what I did want to do, kind of maybe while we're waiting for that demand to go up, is to get our first bus line in here. You know, I want all these people to be able to go to high school, which is all the way over here. So, but they can drive over there, but that means there's a lot of cars coming from over here to over there, and it's going to congest this main road we got here. And because of the distance, maybe some people won't even be willing to drive all the way over there. It's quite possible. So we're gonna kind of get our first bus line in here, and I think what it is going to do is it's gonna come down the main roads. So we have our this one's a little bit weird because it ends, but I wanted it to kind of be even with the other roads we had going on here, so maybe this was a better spot. I don't know, but I liked that it kind of came to the inside of the little cove we got going on here, and then came to a point, and I liked that, even though that point looks weird. Maybe we can design something a little better here, maybe get a road here and kind of grid this area off a little bit. We'll come back to that. We're gonna get this bus line kind of coming down the main stretches of our city here, our town. So we're gonna have a stop in the middle of the downtown section there, and then the bus is gonna come over here, and it's gonna stop in the downtown section here as well, and perhaps twice. We'll do it twice. Then it's gonna come over to our industrial area, stop there, just because we do still need people to work over here. Then it's gonna come stop here, and usually I don't have like one bus line that kind of services the whole area, but this is still like, these are two small towns and they're kind of one and the same, kind of conjoined, but they're two separate areas. So I think having one kind of central bus line serving all of these people isn't the worst idea. We have this road here, which feasibly could connect to this one at some point, right? So I think what we'll do is, just for the time being, because I know this road's going to come down here, and this road's going to come down here, and then we're going to converge closer down, but there probably will be a connection or two for these two roads prior to them like really coming to a head over here. So I think for the time being we can just connect those up like that, just for the sake of our bus line. So now it comes down, and then it comes down this road, and then it meets back up with the beginning of our thing, of our line. And now we have just a big loop. And I think sometimes I myself and some people, they'll just go ahead and make like a bunch of small bus lines all over the place. And that's okay, but I think it needs to be matched with a greater connecting route that goes all across a certain area. You know, we could make a kind of dedicated small little service line for Ocean Township here if we want, that kind of goes up and down the grid, and we can have one for Asbury Park that maybe comes and circles around and stops at the elementary school as well. And we could totally think about that, but for now I just want this greater line going all around this area. I like to think, you know, these are two separate towns, but this is kind of like, I'm thinking about it as like thinking about it as a dual companionship of two towns, you know? In the town that I live in, there's a borough and there's a township. Maybe it's something like that, you know, we got going on here. We got we got Ocean Township, and then we got Asbury Park, which is maybe like the borough of the town. But either one is not important than the other, more important than the other one though, you know? So we got that going, and that will just keep people circulating around this city here, which would be fantastic. Get everything's connected. And I think here, you know, kind of before we wrap things up, I just want to do some road upgrades. Rightski, we got this 4-lane road going all over this place now, this place now. We got this main drive all 4-laned, and we got to get our dedicated turn lane action going on all those. There's a lot of connections here, so I'm thinking about perhaps minimizing that, maybe here and here, and then having this main connector. But we'll worry about that next time. Then we also got that 4-lane road going down the kind of placeholder connector road got going on here, Jones Street. And just because the dirt road is really slow and it takes traffic a long time to come down it, so we went up with the 4-laner so cars can go a little bit faster and we can get our buses a-flowing. And I guess, yeah, we'll just double down on this being our central drive for this area right here. Yeah, we're gonna expand down here only just a little bit further, I think, like down to this end of this mound here. And then we are also going to phase out some of the planning for the residential over here. I think because we're kind of tightly packed, gridded up in here, but I think we want it to thin out just a little bit before having this. Oh, would you look at that? That is our timer to let us know to stop recording for today. We have enough footage, Cooper. We have enough footage. But yeah, we're gonna kind of thin things out over here, and we'll have our main road come this way before we get into the downtown section. Alright everyone, thank you for watching yet another episode of this City Skylines playthrough. I genuinely hope that you're enjoying it. I certainly am. I really love playing this game, and I really like that I'm able to get stuck back into it because I have this new computer now, and my old computer was kind of the main thing that was, you know, holding me back. So I'm really excited to be playing this again, and again, like, my kind of main motive with this playthrough is for me to have fun playing it and to provide any potential entertainment for anyone who could possibly be interested. Ooh, there was a tree in the road there. That's fun. We'll be fixing that next time. Thank you for all the people that have watched the last 2 episodes. I think the first one's up to 50 views. Oh my god, 50 views. This is amazing. It's going viral. This whole series is going viral. I'm so excited. Yeah, so with that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're ready to get another episode very soon. Let me know what you disliked about this episode, what I could do better. Definitely do not subscribe, but definitely share this video with all your friends and family, and like it and favorite it, but don't subscribe. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Oh, we'll also work on this farm next time too. We didn't really get to do that this time because we didn't have any demand for more industry. I don't know why, but we'll work on it. We got more people now, so maybe they'll need jobs soon. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I am Rambling, and I'm also Cooper, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh my gosh, this camera. Okay. See you guys later. Bye. Ooh.